everybody, Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. You know, I mean, I'm sitting here playing a junior Watson guitar, and I'm trying to play some blues for you. We just had a conference with Junior here in Des Moines. I went to it. He's just awesome. What a cool dude he is. And he plays these guitars. We called him the Junior Watson guitar for years. That's more the one with a single pickup. What I've got for you today is one of the really, really cool ones. This is the 1955 Doublet. This is the Stratotone Doublet. And they only made them in black. And they only made for a few years. I mean, from 54, 55, 56, maybe 57. Couldn't get any dates off the pots or anything. Of course, there's no serial numbers on these, so we're calling it 1955 just because. Now, the big difference between this one and the typical Stratotone that they made back in the day is it has the two pickups. Now, these are the early ones. This is before they came out with the regular Hersey Bar pickups that were all chrome. This had the black surround and a little chrome piece in it. So that dates it to an earlier guitar also. We believe those are made by DeArmond. I'm not positive of that, but DeArmond made all the Harmony pickups, so I'll just assume that those are DeArmond's. The other cool thing about it is it has the stack knobs. You can do your tone and you can do your volume right here in the same spot for both the front pickup and the back pickup. It's got three-way switch on it. And check out this pick guard. I mean, it almost to me looked like it might have been redone, but it's not. I mean, I checked the back of it, and it's an original. It has to be. It's just too old. So I mean, there's no broken tips, nothing like that at all. It looked like they might have modified for some reason the original bridge. It seems to be a little narrower, so I don't know why they did that, but we left it alone. We don't want to mess with that. And trying to find a bridge for these are impossible. Nobody makes them. We made some for the regular Stratotones, but they don't fit on these because of the pick guard. So it's a little narrower, and like I said, it looked like they trimmed it down for some reason. So anyway, we got a bridge that I believe is original, but it was trimmed up a little bit. Original tailpiece, original pick guard, original tuners, original nut even, original frets, original everything, everything. And the guitar is just awesome. I don't think it was really played out. It was played a lot, but it was not played out. It's got some finger divots in it, which tells me that they really played this guitar and hammered away on it over the years. But you know, there's just really no bad dings or stuff. Looked like a couple of them been touched up, but you know, it's really in great shape. I couldn't believe when I got it. It's like, wow, this thing is in awesome shape. There's a little bit of deterioration on the finish on the headstock, I noticed. Looked like it was bubbling up a little bit, but it's still all very secure. Nothing is happening with it. And all we really did was change some strings and clean it up a little bit. Now, I'll tell you on these guitars, the thing that you want to look for on these is the necks. Now, this is a neck through design. If you look at the back there's no... You know, there's not a bolt on, you know, and it's not a set in. This is actually built in with wings, so you've got a neck that runs all the way through. So they're either going to be good or they're going to be bad. And we've had some bad ones, and there's really nothing you can do except maybe take the fretboard off and shave the neck to get it back again and put the fretboard. Most people won't do that. They'll play it as a slide guitar then. So when we get these, we're very careful to make sure that, first of all, they play. I mean, we're six-string players. We're not slide players. We want to play the guitar with a standard fretting, and it plays just wonderful up and down the neck. I was really, really pleased with that. And like I said, that's the thing you want to watch for on these. Now, the other thing I want to tell you about these guitars is the necks. The necks are huge. When they coined a baseball bat neck, they probably had this one in mind. It is just really big. I mean, it's a 1 3/4 inch nut, so it's wider. That's why my fingers are like trying to find where the frets and strings are. And it's a 25.5 inch scale, so that feels pretty standard. But it's got this big, deep neck. I mean, it's not a D, it's a C, but it's a really wide C back there. It's very deep. So when you're playing it, it's like you got a hold of a guitar neck. And if you're looking for a skinny little telly neck or a Strat neck, you're not going to like this. But I'll tell you what, if you want a big old neck on an old vintage guitar, this is the one for you. So it's just so cool, and I just love getting these. We've only had a few of the doublets. Most of the ones we get are the standard Stratotone H44s. This is an H88, which is the dual pickups. So We've been playing on the neck pickup. It sounds really good. Even Brian said it's kind of dark. And I go, well, that's how the guitars are. We had a little extra mid-range to the EQ just to get it to sound a little more like what we're hearing. But they're very, very dark pickups, which is what all the blues guys like. It really gets you that dirty. You turn this thing up and it's dirty and dark and nasty, and that's what people want in these old guitars, like these Stratotones. And this one does not disappoint. It just plays the blues. Now that's on the neck pickup. That's all the neck. Let's go all the way to the back, so I want to come back to the middle pickup. That's very distinctive. There's a very big difference between these two pickups. They're very, very different, even though they're just like 3 inches apart. It's still very throaty. It's not real trebly. It's not a telly back pickup at all. It's still got a lot of throat to it. You know, the frets are not real big, but they're not the skinny ones either. They're kind of nice. They're almost like modern Fender frets as I look at them. They're pretty cool. A lot of the old guitars you can't really bend. You know, the necks are kind of flat and the skinny frets, but this one, guys, this is a bender. Okay, now in the middle position, Jeff had just gotten this. Jeff the tech just got the back guitar back to me today, so I was really excited about getting it in here and demoing it right away. But he says, Mike, he says, those pickups are out of phase. There's no other way to set those up. And I didn't remember that on the other one. I don't know, the other ones weren't out of phase, or for some reason they were wired differently, or maybe it's the year. I don't know, but it's definitely out of phase. So you got all throat on that setting. What a cool guitar. If that wasn't cool enough, we also have, of course, like Lawman has in all of his cool old guitars, we've got the original case. Now check this thing out. This thing is so cool. They made these in different colors, and the blonde one I think is the coolest. As you can see, it's been around, and I will tell you, you'll see glue in different places because I really had to work hard to get this thing even back together again when we got it. And please, if you're going to send Lawman a guitar, don't throw away your case because it's been broken up a little bit. We will put them back together again. We like having those original cases, and we work really hard to put them together. But the nice thing is this one is all together now, and it's still. You're not going to travel in this guitar, okay, or this case, but it's all here. It's got the original handle, it's got the original latches, it's got the original, look at there, the original hinges, all the latches work, and open it up, and it's pretty cool. It's got the original accessory box in here. Look at that, accessory boxes in here, and the whole back was coming off. As you can see, we were very clever in putting this thing back together again. And, it's not the prettiest job, but you know what? It's been very effective. It'll hold this case together for you. Put it under your bed and get yourself a gig bag or a mono bag or something for that guitar to haul it around in. But, it's a cool case. It's original. It's the one you want to have with that guitar. And if you're looking for a 1955 Harmony Stratotone H88 doublet, I'll tell you what, this is a nice one. It is a beauty. Original case, plays like $1 million. Those pickups sound fantastic. I love that out of phase position in the middle and dark, dark, dark in the neck. What an awesome, awesome guitar that is. Check it and all the cool guitars out at www.lawmanguitars.com. Hey, while you're here on our YouTube channel, we're getting all kinds of subscribers. Why don't you become one? Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing. But what you're going to get is every month you're going to see 5 new demos from Lawman Guitars. I guarantee it. We do this every single month. I'll bring 5 new guitars in here to show you. They're always cool. 99% of them are vintage, and the other 1%, believe me, are going to be cool. They're going to be cool to make it into Lawman Guitars. So check it out. Hit subscribe. We're happy you're watching our demos, and thanks a lot for all your support. Thank you very much.